think.
If you have a structured political dialogue, you then are able to have meaningful results.
Political analysts say iPod hangs in balance.
The public has lost trust from it.
Can a coalition of two save iPod?
Is as if you are discussing with no one.
Government under fire for slow resettlement of Kasese flood victims.
I don't think that Uganda government can fail to settle this community.
Why are families still waiting for a home? Questions over Butabika hospital security as over 1,600 patients escape in 1 year. Are mental health patients a threat? Storm claims 2 lives, leaves 200 homeless as hailstorm rages through Palisa.
We have about 26 people in hospital.
What next for the affected families? Also tonight, Chief Justice speaks out on his appointment.
These stories, and then now you see all sorts of nonsense.
Rules out external influence in his appointment.
Everyone wants to create an impression that you are not where you are by your hard work.
And the good news is...
And we are glad that Uganda has been considered as one of those countries that will benefit.
AGOA revival lifts Uganda's export hopes.
That calls this time for government to be more hands-on.
This is NBS Live at 9 with Sheila Dusime.
A very good evening and welcome to Live at 9 tonight. My name is Sheila Dusime, joined by Michael Jagwe for sign language interpretation. Let's get into the stories. Hundreds of families in Palisa district are counting losses after strong winds triggered by a heavy weekend downpour swept through more than 15 villages, leaving over 200 homes flattened, crops destroyed and communities grappling with loss.
that place. So there's a lot of expectation that is being hoped for tomorrow for President to answer, but also that pilgrims who did walk from different places to come to Wigweng. We do understand that the people who walk from Lao sub-region, particularly in Lira, who are also in Wigweng as a talk at the moment. We have also been blessed with a slight shower earlier on, so that tells you a lot. This is not a rainy season in Acholi sub-region, it's a dry season, but Kitgum have been blessed with a slight shower late in the afternoon as well. But if you ask me, it's all set. It seems, from what we've been able to see from the venue, from what we see in Kitgum right now, it seems a very busy place. There are a lot of visitors as well who are going to join the prayers to remember the late Janan, the Archbishop of Church of Uganda, Janan Lumshila.
Benson, before I let you go, the business community, are they actually benefiting? Because for some of the regions, especially when we have events like this, the business community in that area benefits a lot. From the people that you have spoken to, the visitors that have come from the different parts to celebrate the day tomorrow, what is the business angle from your side?
Sheila, as we did arrive here in the afternoon, we could tell that the place is really very busy. Many times when I come to work in Kitgum district or Kitgum municipality, where I am at the moment, we will not struggle to get where to sleep, but we had to drive around to check on the rooms and the places where we could sleep, and we could tell you many of the hotels were booked, and some of the places where people go for evening dinner or even lunch, even by this afternoon, this evening, you could tell there are a lot of people that are within town as well. You could actually even just show you a bit. Many times we don't see people on the street like that. You can just see from my camera in the background where it's written Kitgum Road. People selling still late. So the business perspective of it is quite large. You have seen every year that we celebrate Janan Day, even at Wigweng, at Muchinu where he is buried. You really see a lot of business. We went there this afternoon and there's a lot of settings. People were selling in rosaries, people were selling in Bibles, people were selling in calendars. So it's a boom for business in this very particular place. We're going to see what is going to happen tomorrow, but I can tell you it's 18 kilometers from here, and driving from here to go there in the morning, you really stretch on a long traffic heading to Michuni. So I think people are really making something out of it, especially the business community, Sheila.
Benson Ongom coming to us live from Kitgum, and he will be giving us the updates tomorrow following the day's proceedings. And now, as Ugandans prepare to honor the late Archbishop Janan Luwum on February 16th, let us take a moment to reflect on his remarkable life and legacy. Looking at his life and legacy, the late Archbishop Janan Luwum was born in Kitgum in 1922. A spark faith ignited, and now in 1969, he was a consecrated bishop of the Diocese of Northern Uganda at Gulu, and in 1974, he was named the Archbishop of the Church of Uganda. He was arrested in February 1977 and died shortly after that. And on 15th of February 2015, a public holiday was declared in remembrance of the murder of Archbishop Janan Luwum in 1977. Let's also look at his legacy impact that was built on 4 pillars, and the impact of the Archbishop Janan Luwum. He was a man of unwavering devotion and spiritual leadership that inspired a nation. He stood firm in the face of adversity, a beacon of bravery. He bridged divides, fostering unity in a time of turmoil. And finally, he was a voice for the people, and his commitment to justice echoes still on. Now, following indications by key opposition political parties that will not return to the negotiation table under the Inter-Party Organization for Dialogue, political scholars are warning of possible damage to Uganda's image abroad. They argue that the absence of major opposition players from the dialogue platform could hurt the country's democratic credentials and potentially affect foreign direct investment.
In the changing face of the Inter-Party Organization for Dialogue, IPOD, new political formations such as People's Front for Freedom and the Alliance for National Transformation have joined the platform, replacing People's Progressive Party, PPP, and the Justice Forum, JEMA. However, the two newcomers have joined the leading opposition party, NUP, in rejecting participation in IPOD, despite its legal framework, arguing that the platform no longer offers principled engagement, but instead serves what they describe as political optics. Political scholars now warn that continued absence of key opposition actors from the dialogue table could stain Uganda's image within the diaspora and among international partners. Dr. Daniel Walyemera and Professor Rogers Barigayome cautions that questions about inclusive democratic process may create uncertainty about the country's political stability, a factor that directly influences foreign direct investments.
Definitely you're going to have tension, and that tension can negatively impact foreign direct investment. It can negatively impact civic liberties, it can negatively impact human rights, it can negatively impact the rule of law.
Ever since it started, it has not put up a tangible solution to Ugandans, or it has never brought up an oppositional party and a ruling party to meaningful discussion.
Without NUP, ANT, and PFF at the table, the ruling National Resistance Movement, NRM, will remain in dialogue largely with the Democratic Party, DP, and Uganda People's Congress, UPC, parties that already maintained working arrangement with the government. Parties that already maintained working arrangement with the government.